Welcome, Mutable signs. I'm doing your reading in this order. The lovers, Gemini, Sag, Virgo, and Pisces. Welcome, Gemini. Let's see what your reading for the month of August has to share with you. What messages we have for you for the month of August. So, what I've got for you is Souk. I think this is something to do with a mystic or something. You can correct me. Omo, clearing up something. Omo washing powder. Cleaning out something. Paves, like paving. Maybe you have done a lot of work and it's paving the way for the next thing. Pug. So dogs might be important to you. Maybe you're getting a little pug. But what can pug also refer to? Pug-nosed. Maybe it talks about loyalty. Dog. So you get the lovers, your card in the reverse. This is a card of Gemini and it's in the reverse. So you are unsure about something, Gemini. Let's see. So you get the Empress at the center of your reading. It's quite a card of Taurus. You might be dealing with the Taurus or an Earth sign. But it doesn't matter. This is the key theme for you, the Empress. You might be dealing with someone who a feminine energy, but it's not pleasant. It's in the reverse. We'll see when we get to clarifiers. What could work against you is this being maybe also naive about love. Maybe you are seeking a love at all costs, or like a partnership at all costs. So just be careful of that. There's some energy around you that is maybe right now not showing up the way you need it to show up. So just be wary of it and don't want love at all costs. You've done a lot of work and you want this kind of love, loyalty as well, I think. What could work against you is the Prince, what's working for you is the Prince of Pentacles. This is the Knight of Coins. It's slow and steady, and maybe that's what is saying, don't hurry love. You just have to wait. Say love don't come easy. It's a game of give and take. Whatever fits for you there. Your energy is the Queen of Coins. So earth energy. You are embodying this earth energy. It's all the work you've done. I think you have done a lot of work in laying down your foundations. You might have a lot of earth energy in you, like this practical stuff, doing the practical stuff to lay down your foundations, Gemini. But here you show up as well, Queen of Swords. There might be wow. So I'm seeing the Swords energy and the Earth energy. You might be dealing with an Earth sign, and maybe this is yours. So what's the battle here? It feels to me like there's a battle of some sort. Let's see when we get clarifiers. But both the queens are showing up in the upright. Maybe this is about both the queens, both parties, let's put it that way, like an air sign and an earth sign. You and an earth sign, like doing battle, but you both have a point. You're both in the upright. There's something beautiful that you each of you bring to this whatever. It might be a work partnership as well. Well, it could be a work partnership, in any kind of partnership, with an entity, whatever. Your advice is the Five of Cups. I think this is what I'm getting here is weird, is looking at things carefully. Yeah. I'm just going to check something. Hold on. So a souk is an Arab marketplace or marketplace. I didn't know that. I've learned something. So I don't know. Look, you take that whatever way that feels right for you. I think it has significance for someone or everyone in some way. So the Five of Cups I'm seeing as being careful, like just looking at the small print kind of thing. And that to me is also looking at the small print. It's not just taking things at face value. That's what I'm getting here for you. So maybe you are about to enter a new journey, either with a Queen of Swords or a Queen of Coins. I think with a Queen of Coins, an earth sign. And it requires, it could be love, but it requires a little bit of being careful. I don't think that anyone has bad intentions. However, I think it is. It's like there's a contract that needs to be signed. And it needs to be signed with very clear expectations from both sides. That's more what it is for me. And the King of Swords showed up there. That fell out is like making things very clear is what I'm getting. And you get the Knight of Coins again. I think maybe it showed. Yeah, there's the Knight of Coins beneath the deck. Slow but steady. The Knight of Coins is confidently moving forward, but they do that. They don't rush. Yeah, you've laid down the paving. Now don't mess it up by trying to rush. When you're so close. And there's this idea of cleaning out. It's an interesting one for you. And you get the Nine of Wands. So you know what I feel? I feel both parties need to have their do's and don'ts on the table. There's negotiations taking place, and it might be messy. And maybe people are feeling out of sorts. And I think that the guidance here is to expect that as part of the process instead of saying, oh no, that. And maybe that's where the Omo comes in. Maybe that needs to be thrown out. Because I think that there's been a lot of hard work by both parties here. Especially by you, Gemini, I think. Because I'm seeing, anyway, let's see. Here's the so there's this working against you. Well, saying this. I think it's this thing of not being too naive, but also not being too hasty. That's what I would say. Don't let either one, let be too bright-eyed and bushy-tailed while you're working on this contract, but at the same time be open-minded, because I think both players have a vested interest in something, in each other in a way. Whether it's, in love, it's within each other; in a partnership, it's in each other. Yes, even if it's a work thing, you're working for you. There you have it, the slow but steady, but you also have the temperance. It's doing things at a slow and steady pace and looking at things from two sides. With the Queen, look at that, Page of Swords with the Queen of Coins. So there's definitely a relationship here between an earth and an air sign. And well, you could be showing up as earth and the other as air, but I think you're ready to dot the I's and cross the T's, but do be careful about it. It's not, I don't see anything bad, but it is, I think this is also saying that you need to put your experience on the table and uphold that, like what you offer, what you have to offer, be vocal about it. That's what I'm thinking there. And then this Queen of Swords has the Three of Cups in the reverse. This Queen of Swords, which could be you because you're a Queen of Swords, or you're a Swords energy, is showing up with the Three of Cups in reverse. So it could be saying that this person is very serious, which could be you. So it might just say, be more light about it. You can have fun and have a business arrangement. And you can have fun while negotiating the terms of this relationship or whatever. You don't have to be too serious with it. But the good thing about the Queen of Swords there in the upright is the honesty, that there's clarity there. Your advice with the Five of Cups, you get the Page of Wands. I think this is also the same thing. It's being willing to look at the detail, and the Hanged Man, like being open-minded, with the King of Coins. Wow, look at this. There's a partnership here for sure. But you have to, it's like believing in your worth. Well, what I would say is, whatever this thing is, if it's a new partnership, work thing, project, whatever, wow, there's a lot of promise in it, financial well-being, solidness in it. There's a lot of stability, and especially because you get the Queen and the King of Coins. This is a really good partnership, I feel. That's what I'm getting. And I think that both parties have done the paving. They've paved the way for something constructive. I think that you're building a new, I think you've laid foundations and you're building something new with someone or with another entity. It's looking really lovely, Gemini. So I think that just do those things. Be temperate in your approach. Listen to the other side. Put your side forward. Just like that. I don't think there's any destructive nature here. It looks like constructively moving forward, building something. I think that's lovely. I'll leave it there, Gemini, and I hope this helps you. I send you lots of love. Bye. Welcome back, Sag. This is your reading for the month of August 2022. So what I get for you, Sag, is wave. Maybe there's something like some wave mat, I don't know. So wave, maybe you're needing a bit of the ocean. Gop, I think of the Cape, and maybe a break in the Cape, if you're not from the Cape. or a cape of some sort. Gym, maybe you are needing to do a little bit of yoga at the gym. Maybe you're needing to take care of, your body. And hope. How beautiful, like just hope. There's a lot of hope. It's a bit better. Okay. You get the Four of Coins in the upright, which suggests it could be that you're building something, you. Look at this Four of Coins. It's almost like they are protecting what they've invested in, and you might protect at the expense of enjoyment. Just be aware of that. It is a hoarding nature there, and that could it doesn't have to relate to money. You get the Knight of Coins as your theme. You could be dealing with an earth sign, but I think this is your theme is wanting to rush ahead on something. And because you show up here in what could work against you, I think that don't rush. There's no need to rush. I think there's a caution here not to rush. Take time out if you need to take time out, and you get the Two of Cups working for you. There's a beautiful partnership around you that is in your corner kind of thing, I think. But it also can talk about balance. We'll see as we get clarifiers. You have this winner take all Five of Swords. Look at the Five of Swords. It's like maybe related to this, holding on even to your own detriment, holding on to something, not wanting to share. I'm thinking that this person can choose to share the fire with the wolves. But there's something where you are cutting your nose to spite your face. That's what the Five of Swords can talk about, doing things to your own detriment. It could even be about, like not going to the gym when you can, or not taking time out when you need to, not seeing the hope when the hope is so ever present there, the beauty. Around you is the Tower. So something that you thought was destroyed is not destroyed, or it could be is present even if you had thrown it out. I don't know what that could mean. It's like, yeah. Anyway, you can think about what it means in your specific situation. Your advice is the tried and tested. This is like the institutional thing. It's, well, let's get a clarifier. You will get a clarifier for that. This talks about tradition. It talks about marriage. It talks about institutions. So there's something about this that is important right now. And the celebrating, maybe you are needing to celebrate some kind of institution. Let's see what this could all mean. Oh gosh, sad. Scorpio showing up. You get you get the morning, beautiful, and you get the night here. There's your hope. So Sag, you as Temperance is your card, right? There's your Temperance, being balanced about things. You might have this tendency to only see the bleak at times, right? It could be that you are feeling down, because the Queen of Coins shows up there. So working against you is your own lack of self-belief, but more you're not believing in the goodness of the earth, of the bounty that's around you. This is what could work against you. It's not what you're doing, but it could work against you. So just be careful about this. For some, it could even speak about depression. Just watch that. And your hope lies in doing things like, Jim is a representative of self-care. The Kaap is a representative of self-care because people associate the Cape with rest, I suppose. I don't know if you're a Kaapenaar, if that applies, but there are capes everywhere, right? The waves can talk about the ocean and just taking time out. The mat can speak about a reflection mat, yoga mat, or a meditation mat. So find ways of getting yourself out of your funk so that it doesn't lead to full-on depression, Sag. And see the hope, because the hope exists in people, in things around us, in those who love us, in this Two of Cups, this bounty that is available to us, in the people who are there. Sag. There. With your Knight of Coins, you have the Two of Cups. Did it show up? There, it's shown up. So this is really important to you. I think that there's don't rush a relationship. Don't force things in a relationship. That's what I would say. And relationships can be different forms of relationship. That's a big the theme for you is your relationships this August, and that you need to just you don't have to force anything. I think it working for you here is the Nine of Cups and the Two of Cups. There's some beautiful energy around you that is a dream come true, and I think that you need to value that. There's some really lovely energy around you. Just focus on that, I feel, instead of focusing on the night. You have the Five of Swords with the Four of Cups. Your energy. See, Sag, how it's saying that you need to do this inward self-care, that self-gaze, that taking time out, even if it's for tears, for the ocean, for looking in at your heart, heart healing, literally and or figuratively, heart healing. So if you have a checkup, just make sure that everything's okay, Around you, you get the Princess of Cups with the Tower. So this is the Page of Cups. There's a love, a past love maybe, or a love around you that you might have had words with, you might have had a falling out with. This is weird, right? Because this is not over. This to me looks like it's not over. And that's what I'm seeing. There's this institution of marriage, or institution that comes up, and it has the Prince of Cups with it. I feel like there's a need. Look at this. Sag, before I even say what I see, I'd like you to intuitively see what you see about this Page of Cups. And when I see the page inspecting the heart, there's something about your heart that you need to inspect, or heart matters that need to be inspected. And it might be in relation to an institution. And I think that inspection is about looking at what you get out of it and what you negative and positive. Why are you? It's like an interrogation, I feel, of heart matters. I think that your reading is very much about interrogation of heart matters, and you know what I think it is? It's about looking at what is good for you and what is not good for you. It's also looking at where you project things and where things are real. What is dreamlike and what is real? What is hopeful and what needs to be let go of? And I think that you're needing to do this healing at a physical level, like taking care of yourself, as well as interrogating these things at a more ethereal level, you know, mind, spirit. And then your other advice is to talk, to speak up, to you get the 9 of Wands, the 8 of Wands, and the 3 of Cups. This can speak about a threesome, but it can also talk about celebration. So maybe the interrogation is of this threesome thing, or for some of you, where that is the case, and for others, it's a celebration of love in your life. And I think for both, whichever group you might fall into, it's both. It's also a celebration of the people that are beautiful in your life, you know. Here's the wounded warrior energy, and I think that this maybe it talks about looking at where you are defensive and where you need to have your defenses up. And you get the 8 of Wands as well, which just talks about communication. You need to communicate your needs. There's the 8 Wands there, almost like protective, and you are holding the 1 wand. Let me think about that. I think this is saying don't shut down, don't be defensive. Well, you can defend yourself, but don't be defensive. Rather speak. You know, the defensiveness can show up as you like putting your guard up and not speaking your mind. And I think that there needs to be a speaking of your mind, whatever that might be. Let me get one more for you, Sag. Oh, and I wanted to say something about this. It's the whatever's going on. It's almost like the night, the dark night of the soul before the sunrise. So it's not as bleak as it seems, is what I would get from this. Yeah. Let me see if there's one more piece of advice. You know, there's the 9 of Wands again. I feel there's also. Okay, let me get a. Here around you with this. Okay, let me look at that Princess of Cups, because that's what is around you. Let's see. Ace of Torches, like a new beginning, like something needed to come down in order for you to have a new beginning. Look at that. Wheel of Fortune, definitely a new beginning. Let me look at your energy here. 6 of Torches, not seeing victory where there is a possibility of victory, and you get the Chariot there moving forward. So just watch your own mind, Sag. Don't shoot yourself in the foot, whatever that means for you. Like, you know, like hold on to your energy. Your energy is your card, your representation is temperance. It's about having a balanced view. But it can, you know what I'm saying, what I feel here, because you have the 2 of Cups in reverse. I think you are dealing with a relationship that has that's maybe going through a hard time, but it's also saying, and maybe you're wanting to rush forward. And it's been painful, I think, whatever. But don't let that lead you into a depression, and don't let it rob you of your self-worth, I think. And look and see all the things that are beautiful in your life as your way of keeping you not sinking into this. Your guidance is to do the healing, whether that's, even if it's crying, right? And to take time out, like the Four of Cups is in reverse here. See this, whatever this is, as an opportunity to heal maybe things that you haven't been willing to look at. The Five of Swords is, where are you your own worst enemy? And then the card of victory, and not seeing Spirit's hand in this. And I feel like Spirit's hand in it, that is there. And the Temperance card normally shows up as an angel. So believe in the angelic wings behind you. Somebody else, we got that. The wind beneath my wings. It's so beautiful to think about that. But then around you, you have this tower, which suggests something that has crumbled but hasn't fallen completely. And with the Princess of Cups there in the reverse, it's I don't know, it's well, you get it with the, it's like it looks like it's not over. Something might have hurt, but there's a new beginning coming. And it is possible that you let go of that, but right now it doesn't look like that is completed. But there's a huge change coming in that regard. And change can lead to a new beginning in the same thing or somewhere else. And this doesn't have to be love, by the way. And these here, I think that these are clear. I'm going to leave it there, Sag. I hope this helps you, and I send you lots of love, and I will chat with you again soon. Bye. Welcome back, Virgo. This is your reading for the month of August 2022. Okay, Virgo, what I have for you is hymn, usage, vogue, happy and hot. You can try and figure out what that means to you. Vogue for me is like fashion. So maybe there are models amongst you, Virgos. Hymn is about singing. Just keep singing. Happy. You're reminded about happiness, to keep happiness at the fore in August. Usage. Usage. I first got USA there, so some travel might be there for some of you, but usage, I'm very curious about how you use things, how you make use of things, I think is important. And then hot. Maybe you're feeling quite hot this month, Virgo. Like you all that. It's very cute. Okay, let's see what your reading has to say, what the cards have to say. Seven of Cups showing up for you. You making choices about something. Maybe making choices about where you live, Virgo. It's possible, but you are making these choices are showing up here. Death. You are dealing with a huge transformation, something big changing in your life, Virgo, in the month of August. Something crumbled, and this is what could work against you, is seeing an ending as a negative thing. The ending happens so that you can build on a stronger foundation, so keep that in mind. Working for you is communicate. That's what I would say. You have the Queen of Wands, so maybe you are reluctant to communicate. Maybe you're feeling a bit unsure about something. Around you is the Two of Swords. Here's this indecisiveness. This could be someone around you who's undecided or indecisive. and maybe it's causing you, it's rattling your cage a little bit. Don't know, that's what I got. Advice is the Two of Cups. Beautiful. To see the love, to see the love, to see the love, I think. And the Five of Swords, to be your own best friend. Watch when you don't do things, when you put yourself down. I think that you must focus on how hot you are, Virgo, right now. So do that. Just see your beauty. Sing. Be happy. I have no idea what the usage is, but it might make sense to you. And I think you needing to see yourself as, there's this thing about beauty around you, of you, you know, but yet you might be in danger of not seeing it. Well, let me put that because it wanted to come right out. Sure. You get the Magician. So look at that. Powerful. So you are making a choice. You're making a choice. And you know what I think, Virgo? I think that you're needing to put yourself first. That's what I feel. I also think that you're needing to believe in your ability to make something happen, to enact something, to get the best out of a situation. And I don't mean make the best out of, I'm meaning the best possible outcome, that you have that on your side. Look at this Death. You are dealing with a huge change, whether it's within you, but often, like, if things outside are a reflection of what's going on inside. But there might be a huge something in your circumstances that are changing hugely. You get these are both ending and beginning cards. This is what could work against you. Don't be rash, I feel, Virgo. Don't be rash. You don't have to make rash decisions as well. Working for you is the Four of Wands, and like stability. Communicate about what you want, what a stable thing looks like, whether it's a job negotiation, about a relationship, a job, or whatever the case might be. Put your thoughts forward very clearly with that communicate card. With the Nine of Swords, I think showing up, you are worrying needlessly. It's in your head. Whatever those worries are, just check yourself and say, is this real? Just stop and ask yourself, is this real? Around you is the Two of Swords, this torn energy with Judgment. Also, two energy is like, you are torn between moving forward or staying, because the universe in reverse suggests a completion wanting to happen, but you dithering about it. Maybe you're not sure, should I stay, should I go, kind of energy. It could be someone around you that's bringing that to you, because it is representing what's around you, and maybe that's what's causing this feeling of insecurity and mind fuckery, you know. With the Two of Cups, you get the Six of Cups. See love, Virgo. You know, love can take so many forms, and this is about nostalgia and family. And maybe it's time to visit family if you are out of touch with them, or visit past loves. Why not? But look at something from the past. There's some healing there in the past, but also see the love around you. Two Swords cards. You've got two Cups cards here, and then two Swords. So a lot of heart, and I think that rest, and also looking at where you do this, where you are your own worst enemy, where you cut your nose to spite your face, where you play games that come back on you, Virgo. That's your advice. Okay, Virgo, I'm going to leave it there. Yours is a bit short, but I think that's fine because it's clear. I'll leave it there, and I wish you a wonderful month ahead, Virgo. I'll chat with you again soon. Bye. Hi, Pisces. This is your reading for the month ahead. Let's see what we have. Okay, so what I've got for you, Pisces, is cake, hay, Max, and I'm thinking this is Abraham, so something to do with the Bible or religious texts or something. Cake, hay, making hay while the sun shines, enjoy, like baking maybe. Max, let's see, max is like maximum, taking it to the max or maxed out. Let's see what your cards say. You get the Seven of Swords in the upright. So watch out for games around you, game playing, like winner take all, thievery, someone stealing something, just watch out for that. You get the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is your theme is this, maybe this wanting to rush ahead. Let's see, I'm not saying thinking it's bad or good, but and trying to look at things from a different perspective, from higher up. So that's good in a way. What could work against you is dogma, I feel. Saying I'm the boss, this is my way or the highway. Working for you is your dreamlike quality, Pisces, being willing to be dreamy, being willing to see the big dream, being willing to reach for that dream, and taking time out to smell the hay, lie in the hay, roll in the hay, bake, doing nice things, maybe taking time out if you are religious or spiritual to do some spiritual reading, read about Abraham. Your energy is quite defensive, so watch out for that, because it comes back to this. It's like, this is my vision and I'm going to be stubborn about it. It's my way or the highway. So just watch for that, Pisces. Around you is the Three of Cups. It's celebration. So it's almost like you can choose this energy, or you can choose this like more playful and dreamy kind of energy, enjoying people, heart-centered energy within. Your advice is the Six of Coins, is sharing maybe, and heart healing. And so, Pisces, there might be, for some of you, like a relationship that where there was sneaking around, or whatever you want to call it, and you are needing to heal from that. It could even be you, but you still need to heal from the repercussions of that. Interesting. Let's see. And beneath this deck, you have the Three of Swords. Wow, there's definitely some heart healing. Let me just check about Abraham. So there's something about faith that you need to be considering, something, belief in something. You have this, with the Knight of Wands, you get the Morning in the reverse. So I think this is saying, don't be extreme, just try to look at things from a bird's eye perspective, and don't take extremes like going this way and going that way, which can be a tendency of Pisces, right? That's what is associated with Pisces, not being able to make, like dithering. But I think in your case it's saying don't be extreme. Try not to go for the extremes. Just be a bit more circumspect. With the what you need to watch out for, you get the Four of Coins with the King of Coins. So yes, there again is stubbornness. It's my way or the highway. This is how a foundation is built, kind of thing. Working for you is taking time out to smell the roses, I think, and to do the dream work. Go to the beach or dream. Look at the ships. Dream big dreams, Pisces. Your energy is the Prince of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. So this talks about hard work and maybe an element of defensiveness, which I can understand because you've done all this hard work. But you can also rest. You can also rest in between. I think that's important. And again, it's that caution of not being my way or the highway. With the Three of Cups, you get the Ace of Pentacles. It looks like a new beginning, an offer being made that is worthy of celebration. But I feel like there's healing that needs to take place as well. Look at this. There's so much abundance around you. So your advice is just to enjoy the abundance and revel in it. And, with the Nine of Cups there, it's almost like put out your wishes to the universe and maybe do things like a vision board. Make it concrete through that, And then you have, wow, now this Three of Cups, the Three of Cups here, Three of Cups showing up. There's something that needs to be looked at that requires healing, and it's to do with relationships. You get the Three of Swords there. It's like you don't want to look at this heart healing, something that hurt, whether you were the hurter or the hurtee, but there's something that hurt anyway that needs to be confronted. And maybe you are like reluctant to do that. Just gonna take another look. The Eight of Coins is something to do with your work. Maybe you feel betrayed about something to do with work, but things are really looking good, I will say that. But there's something you need to, I think, confront about. Let me get a clarifier for Max and Abraham, because they might be the things that are related to this heart stuff. Five of Coins, it's like feeling like something is out of reach, or that you've had the max of whatever. Gosh, the Emperor and the Ten of Wands. I think it's about, with the Emperor having shown up, Abraham was a leader, I think. But you don't have to lead by being dogmatic, saying either or my way or the highway. That's what I would say, Pisces. But there's also this stuff you need to look at about healing, and it might be in the way you see work and your hard work. Maybe you feel like it's all work, no play, and maybe that's the extreme that you're dealing with. But for each of you, it will be different. And I'm going to leave it there, Pisces, and hope this helps you, and I will chat with you again soon. Bye.